Happy Thanksgiving. If you're coming in on this Thursday, hope you're ready to sweat it out, okay? We've got our typical long conditioning today, and we've got a lot of movements to go over. Starting out with the mountain climber. Whenever I teach mountain climbers, I prefer the version where you try and get your foot as close to your hand as possible, jump and switch, okay? As opposed to those little guys. So we're gonna start in a plank position, bring one foot all the way outside the hand. The goal is to jump and switch and see if you can touch your heel right outside your hand, okay? Just do your best with that one. Next we have glute bridges. So you're gonna lie on your back, tuck your heels in, hands by your sides. You're lifting up, squeeze your butt at the top. Just up and down, okay? Our next movement is gonna be a Cuban press. This is gonna be with dumbbells. Still kind of our warm-up portion, so keep them light. You're gonna pull the elbows up, flip, press, down, flip, lower. Again, up, flip, press, down, flip, lower, okay? Keep it light. Even use plates if you need to. Next we have an inchworm. We're gonna add in all of the frills to this inchworm, so reach for your toes. You're gonna walk it out. We're gonna get a push-up. We're gonna get an upward facing dog. We're gonna get a downward facing dog. Then we're gonna walk our hands all the way back into our feet. Okay, so take some time to stretch in that movement. And then we have a no push-up burpee. So hands go down, jump back to the plank, jump up, stand up at the top. Okay, just make sure you have a nice plank position and we're not letting the hips get saggy. Okay, keep them up, jump the feet as close to the hands as possible. Moving on, we're gonna be doing some cardio, so you get to pick the machine that you wanna use today. Maybe choose one that you don't normally use. Ski erg. If you don't like the bike, maybe hop on that. If you do like the bike, whatever, it's your workout. Then we're going into kettlebell swings. These will be American swings. We're going all the way up overhead. So remember, this is a posterior chain movement, so we wanna send the hips back. Make sure only the wrist touches the inner thigh. Then we're gonna pop those hips, standing fast, getting the bottom of the bell to the ceiling at the top of every rep. Okay, you don't have to pause there, but we wanna make sure that we pass through this straight arm position each time. Next, we have Renegade Rows. So we're going back to our dumbbells. Starting in a plank position. I like to keep my feet wide on this one to keep my hips and shoulders squared to the ground. You're gonna go push up, row right, row left, 1 rep. Push up, row right, row left, 2 reps, okay? Do your best with those. And then we're gonna do some fun movements with our plate. So grab a plate. First thing we're gonna do is just some plate strict press, okay? So hold it in front of you, press it over your head. Try and hide your ears with your shoulders at the top of each rep. Our next one's gonna be a squat to press, but instead of pressing overhead, we're gonna press straight out in front of us. So hold the plate in front of you as you squat, stand it up, press the plate in front. Down, up, press, straight in front. And then we have some plate hops, okay? So now you get to drop your plate and you're gonna hop up and down, just like it sounds. Cool. We're gonna finish up the workout with some core work today, starting with a hollow body hold. In this position, the low back must remain in contact with the ground and the shoulders are lifted. If you can do this in a fully stretched out position, awesome, that's ideal. First scaling option, if the shoulders start to drop to the ground, is to reach for your sides, okay? If this still isn't happening, you can tuck one knee in or even tuck both knees in, but maintain the low back contact and the shoulders lifted throughout. After our hollow hold, we're gonna go into V-ups, okay? When you do a V-up, I want you to think about lifting your chest first and letting the feet follow. So at the top, you should be in a fully seated, compressed position, okay? So chest first, feet follow. We come all the way up to the top, as opposed to letting the feet come up first and then reaching up for the toes, okay? At the top, you should be able to balance if you needed to. Cool? Tuck the knees if needed. And then lastly, we have Russian twist. So we'll grab our kettlebell again, Lift the feet if possible by leaning back, and you're just gonna kiss the ground with the weight, okay? Try not to bounce the weight off the ground. It should just be a gentle tap each side. Enjoy the workout, enjoy your Thanksgiving.